a menagerie of crap in here. Better than mine. Mine's yellow. There you go. Now that we have performed our due diligence. Oh my god. I normally don't sidestep like that, and I probably never will again. I want to say that we never did the little ravine and Broken Railroad either. I was about to say, let's duck inside for a minute. Am I not where I thought I was? I am not. Smart. Smarter than I am. Like it's starting to let up. A little. Oh, look at us. Still 80%. I got my new mount in here. Kind of at a loss as to what we should do here. Let's go ahead and proceed to the dam or some other damn place. back there, but I think I already got it. A cairn. At least it calmed down. Let's just get out of here. I think I'm running low on matches. The situation is less than desirable. Watch, this will be the one time Jeff's home. Yeah, been here all run. Not today, my friend. I can't see you. Kind of bummed that my shooting a ptarmigan out of the air video didn't get more views. I thought I'd get 3,000 or 4,000 something. Some of my videos have got that many before. I think the title needs to be better, but I don't know what else to put it as. I tried the ptarmigan and I tried bird. I don't know. YouTube's weird. Maybe it's not as hard to do as I think that it is. I've never tried before. Well, yeah, I have, but not like that. I haven't made it a mission statement to start shooting birds out of the air. I don't have all that much ammunition. I mean, if I was playing Voyager or something, maybe. I have 1,000 rounds of pistol ammunition. There he is. I think I got him with the first one. Keep them shells, baby. There's probably less than 12 throughout the whole world that I've left. You can have those two. I'm looking in the dark. And once again, my screen should be darker than your screen. You should be seeing a lot more than I do, because like the only thing I could really see was that dude's eyes. Like once I saw his eyes glint, then I could see the dark shape. But the snow makes it hard to see the eyes. And then he moved behind a dune or something at some point. Snowbank. Whatever. Happens when you don't plan your day well. That was weird. Did anybody else see a weird... Looked like wolf eyes were in the ground right there. That was weird. The snow hit the ground and it looked like it flashed green. I was about to say I'm not especially looking out for the thing, and here it is. The wire going off. The camp office. I wasn't especially planning on stopping here, but we haven't been here in a long time. It's a light. Do we have food? Appears like maybe no. I thought I heard something, so I'll just go inside. We can look for food in the morning. Okay, there's my other box. What's this got? I don't know if I have two or three of those. 2 or 3 this time. Don't know. There's 4 orange sodas we could use back home, though, I'll tell you what. that better than my other sweater? Eh. Once repaired, probably. A little bit heavier though. Sure. I haven't worn those orange sweaters in years. Get rid of it. It's making me feel like a failure. Kind of don't want to stop, but this is a good place to stop in the game. And like I said, I got a head cold and I think I'm about to go over a cliff in a minute. So we'll go ahead and call it here. Thanks for hanging with me. I know it wasn't as entertaining as it usually is. Okay. Well, I didn't have my controller on. This might be a short trip. Oh no. Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. Like, what day is it? Doubt we're gonna eat any of that, but go ahead and take it anyway. I went to sleep last night and the wind was blowing the other direction. You're killing me. Oh, that's funny. I wasn't sure what it was. I don't think there's normally rabbits there, at least it used to be. Not used to seeing them close to the tracks. Anybody else hear that? Wish I would have grabbed some more charcoal now. There's something else over here again. What y'all doing? Get out your Bigfoot nonsense. It sounds like snow falling off a roof or something. Just like a soft thud.
Starting to feel numb.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to warm up out there. Pay trappers a visit. No, I didn't think that's a rabbit. I think it's a... Here's a birch sapling or something I cut down over there.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Oh. That's the wind again. I'd rather just freeze to death. Garbage. Check on these rabbits again. I don't think they're here anymore. Oh well. Means I'll probably never use rabbit traps ever again. That's why it's called Trapper's Cabin. Never liked them anyway. What clothing do I got here? Oh, good. That's good. I'm really not used to there not being anything here. Usually I have a pile of meat out there and all kinds of stuff. I've literally spent no time here. I guess I did have two main bases otherwhere. I started off at Pleasant Valley and then slowly shifted to the Coastal Highway house. And we stocked the garage too, so that doesn't leave a lot to spare.
Trees. Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
Yeah, I think next time I might not eat rotten meat at all, cooked or uncooked. Gotta figure out some kind of way to make the game harder for myself. I wish there was a way you could just turn level 5 cooking off. I don't like how you could never get food poisoning then. It's idiotic. The lesson are we supposed to take from that? Just burn the heck out of everything so that, you know, everything's a cinder and then you won't get sick. So that's what I take away from that. Very quiet out. That's weird. I just had a little bit of screen tearing there. And again, I don't whip my head around a whole lot in this game anyway. Have a flare gun. Summer colds are the worst. At least in the wintertime, if you're snuggled up under blankets with soup, you like feel like a normal person. It's 100 degrees outside doing that, you just feel like an idiot. Feels unnatural. Whenever I get sick, I'm always sick for a whole month. I tell people that don't know me, they think I'm exaggerating or whatever, and my wife will shake her head. She's like, oh, he's sick for a month, dude. Freaking, I get a head cold. I know one day that'll be what kills me. I'll be so old. Oh. Got him. I'll be so old or sick or infirm or something, and I'll get that and just won't be able to do anything about it. What happens to most people. Like half the death certificates I ever read, the cause of death is pneumonia. Either you're 120 and your lungs just can't make it anymore, or you have some sort of heart issue, pulmonary issue, or you have some kind of surgery and develop pneumonia. Pneumonia is like the #1 killer still, getting fluid on the lungs. That's why every time I see the idiot scientists on TV, and my wife's a scientist, so I don't take too much offense because, you know, I married one. Talk about, oh, we don't know why the whales beach themselves like this. It's because they're sick and they don't want to drown. They breathe air, idiot. They're sick and they can't stay afloat and they don't want to drown. So yeah, they beach themselves, hoping that they'll get better. They're afraid of drowning too, man. If I can get up that, I feel like the answer's no. Oh, there's a cairn. I think that makes up our mind.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna.
I need that. Oh. Girl, you don't even know. No, but when the whales are in schools and they beach themselves, that's different. Most of that has to do with them scrubbing their stomachs. Usually that's just a bath, basically. Ends up going wrong. They think they're in a sandbar during low tide, and they're not, and they all get stuck. Because barnacles grow on them just like a ship. And so they go up there and rub on the sand to scrub the barnacles off. I don't know, should we go back and try to go up there? Bro, level out. If there was anything up there, I think it's minor. Just keep going. I don't hear any birds, so it can't be too tantalizing. I think there's a waterfall by the thing to Milton, so it's not that. I didn't hear no water. Oh my goodness. Deal with him in a minute. One thing at a time, shall we? Should have ducked. Oh, don't you even start with your nonsense. I'm supposed to be mapping for 5 minutes. Start with your garbage. I was gonna try to shoot him with my bow. That rock's back there. I don't want to ruin my 2 arrows. My bow skills get too rusty for too long. I love how the intro to Top Gun makes a big deal about them starting the school because pilots had lost their dogfighting skills and had become too reliant on missiles. And they go through the whole movie teaching them dogfighting skills, and then when it comes to the battle at the end, no one uses the dogfighting skills. All of them use missiles. Every single shoot down or whatever is from a missile. The new movie's really good too, actually. I wasn't gonna see it, I was gonna skip it, but somebody told me that it was like it was made 30 years ago, and I was like, oh, okay, well. Some director has a time machine, so I may as well commit 2 hours of my life to it. There's very few movies of any kind that I'm not disappointed with at this point. I've just seen too many arcs play out, like, only so many surprises you can have, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know about Jungian archetypes for characters and all that. Not teaching me anything I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't know about that. It should let you go up further. I know that's a pain on the development end, like, there's no way that they want to have to mess with code like that. It's not really code even that you'd have to mess with, it's planning and scheming and drawing your maps and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I wish you could get, like, have like 10% more incline of stuff you could get up if you were wearing the crampons. I mean, that's what they are. Oh yeah, The Aviator is another movie. I put off watching that movie for years, and it is really good. Like really, really good. DiCaprio was robbed on that one. Absolutely robbed. He did a bunch of good movies. Did they finally give him an Oscar? I think they finally did. But he deserved one for that one. He is absolutely amazing. Just amazing. Playing Howard Hughes. Yeah, my friends kept telling me that I would love it and kept begging me to watch it. And I think it was during COVID or something. It was sometime where I had just had mountains of time and nothing to do. I was like, eh. Everybody keeps telling me to watch it. I'll go ahead and watch it.
This stuff will come in handy.
I guess I should have left that. I'll take picture of evidence. Actually, wait a minute. Can I take the recent film? Like what? say sometimes there's something in one of these, but I think it's like a can of sardines or something. I don't think it's worth. I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze. I want to say that I always think that that's his backpack, and but sometimes it's not. I think sometimes I should. Oh, wait, is that different? Yeah, it's a different backpack. So I just walk over it. Yeah, he's over there. Sometimes there's a plastic container over here somewhere too. Don't know if I mentioned it, but Tupperware has gone out of business. They literally put on their filing, their bankruptcy filing, that they're going out of business because they are making products too well. Nobody ever has to replace their Tupperware. Like Rubbermaid. They're like, yeah, people buy Tupperware, they bought it in 1967 and then they never had to buy it ever again. Nobody needs this anymore. That makes me want to go out and buy 10 of everything they make. Oh. Oh. Yes, please. I'm just momentarily terrified that there could be a wolf in here, but this is not one of the caves. The hell? Oh, it's a hat.
Nobody needs this anymore.
I thought it was some kind of dead animal for a minute. She's in good shape, I'll give her that. If we come back this way, maybe we'll grab it.
I'm starving.
We gotta get rid of this rope first. Keeps going up. Let's come back over here. I know I'm gonna have a ton of sinus noise and coughing and throat clearing, or septic spraying to edit. But what am I supposed to do? Not play video games for a month? It's not gonna happen. Okay. this way very often. Don't really think anyone does. I only get over here like once a run, basically. Hold on a second. Okay, that's a little bit better. Oh.
I wonder if I can drop any of this here.
About to say something about having to self-medicate, but then I realized people would think I'm talking about booze. Why do I feel like this isn't the way that I went? Well, if I get back to the campfire, I'll know where I am. The campfire should be this way, I think. Yeah, there we go. Somehow I went the way I was going to go backwards. Maybe I turned down the side tunnel where the deer was and I just didn't realize it. I will tell you though, winter night, if you're trying to get some Netflix and chill with your lady, try cranberry and amaretto, but heat it up a little bit. Heat it up in the microwave a little bit. So it's like a hot apple cider. Good stuff. I don't even think Dean Martin knew that one. He didn't have microwaves to work with. I think it's funny that all the people thinking that he's drugging the girl or whatever in the Baby It's Cold Outside song. He ain't drugging the girl. Dean Martin invented mixed drinks. Like, they didn't exist before him. Like, guys like that made them because the booze during Prohibition was so awful that you had to do all kinds of crazy stuff to make it even drinkable. Because it was like drinking medicine whenever you could get it. So yeah, whoever was drinking it was like, I don't know a pina colada. I've never had this before. What the hell is in this? They don't know the history behind it. Sun's about to go down. Do it. A lot of birch over there. Let's get over here to find, there's a tie-off point up here that normally I put that rope on it because it's there and never use it again. Oh, that was weird. Why are you doing weird stuff? Don't you do it. None of you do it. I might get all of them. There it is. Ha! Every dog has its day.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Where's the other one? We take care of that rope first. We'll pick them up on the way back, process them in the cave, eat them, and sleep in there. Gotta get rid of this 11-pound rope though. I think the Vista is up here somewhere. Is the rope pointing out here? Eh. What? I think that's the rope, but I think that's the place I went in. Okay. I erred. What's that? I only come up here once a run. Oh, that was almost bad. Just in case the weather kicks up weird, let's drop these guys over here. Yeah, I heard Dean Martin's daughter giving an interview years ago, because she's old at this point. She's an old lady, talking about her dad and what a great father he was, and how loving and everything he was, and just what a great person he was. And that he got a bad rap for being a bachelor and being womanizing or whatever.
Find a place to rest.
She was saying that he loved women, just loved them. I loved everything about them. And that people back in his day faulted him for not being able to pick just one. She's like, well, why? Like, if you like cake, why do you have to just eat one type of cake? But people were trying to get her to... I think at the time they had been trying to get her to sell at auction his bar book with all his drink recipes in it. And so finally she just, she wouldn't sell it because it was like handwritten, you know, it was with corrections and stuff like that, but she, I think she published it so that the world would have it and that it wouldn't be just in some guy's private collection somewhere. Did I map back there? I didn't, did I? I don't think I did. There's supposed to be a vista point somewhere. There we go. If there is one, I don't see that we have the Polaroid for it, so. It matters not. Yeah, but she said that a lot of people, because he was a playboy, they associate that with arrogance and stuff, and being a jerk, basically. And she was like, it couldn't have been further from the truth, that he was the nicest person that you would ever meet. Everybody loved him. He was the life of the party. He's somebody who made every social situation better.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Come up here to this white spot and do it. Like another melted frosty. Snowman, not the Wendy's beverage. For the rest of them, I will do the meat first. I remember Fred Thompson, who was on Law and Order as the DA for years. He was actually a politician in real life. I think he was a senator from Tennessee. He was in movies and stuff too. I think he was in one of the Die Hard movies, and you would know the guy if you saw him. I was flipping by C-SPAN or some crap one day, and he was on the Senate floor giving a speech. I was all like, what's the guy from Die Hard doing on the Senate floor? Like, what's going on? And then I figured out that he was a senator. That's actually like what he was, and not an actor. But he was a bachelor his whole life. He ran for president when, was that Barack Obama's first term? When John McCain ran, I think. He ran as a Republican, and he didn't make it past the primaries, but he seemed like a good cat. He was always a bachelor. He was never married, and he said the press dug for a year trying to find dirt on him. He's like, they went to every girlfriend that he ever had, trying to drum up dirt on him and accusations and everything like that. And every single one of them said the exact same thing. I had a reporter was saying this, that he was the one that got away. They were like, he was absolutely the most wonderful man that they ever met, and that their life's regret was not landing him. Every single one of them said that. Like 100 women said that. That's a testament right there. That's,
I could eat a horse.
You got nobody hated you. That's truly saying something. Oh, we don't have we left a pot, we came late. Time to cook 0. Sure. Idiot. .02. And all this just in the nick of time. These little guys came along right at the right time.
I could eat anything right now.
It was funny, I was roommates with a Marine at the time, back in the 90s, and I had a little tube television, like, I think it was bad. I was pretty poor, and he wasn't there long enough to care, and he came home and I just basically, we didn't have a remote, so you know, whatever it was on when you turn it on, that's what you watched. And there was a guy on TV going on and on and on and on about Bill Clinton and stuff. And my roommate came home and put his keys down. He's like, "What you watching?" Like, he didn't look. He was just walking through the room or whatever. And I was like, "I'm watching the Dead Man." And he stopped and turned, and he was like, "Rush Limbaugh died?" And I was like, "Oh, that's Rush Limbaugh?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "No, he's not dead, but he keeps talking about Bill Clinton the way he is. He's gonna be." And that was like when all that was not as bad as it got. There's a whole long list of people that committed suicide. Like, I think the only person that's got a running for them on that is Vladimir Putin. Like all his Vladimir Putin's oligarch friends be falling off of yachts and tripping over railings on their high-rises. Like every 2 weeks you hear about some Russian oligarch taking a fall. Amazing. Miss the good old days where they come back home and find a pistol on your desk. It reminds me of the scene on Lethal Weapon, where it's on one of the second or third ones or something. I forget which one. I haven't seen him in 30 years. But the guy's boss is going off on him, and he turns and he's looking around because he's the guy's chief hitman or whatever, and he's looking around, and he was like, "What are you looking at?" He was like, "I'm making sure I'm not standing on plastic." Because every time a guy kills somebody, he has plastic all laid out, and he tells the people that he has like a kill room like Dexter, and tells them that he's having painting done. But I think that's funny. It's one of my favorite movie scenes ever. I'm sure I'm not standing on plastic. He's sitting here going off on me. Oh my god, love it. Let's go ahead and put this on, and if we get it without it boiling over, fine. If we don't, fine. Where's the birds? Did I do all the feathers? I did. Not sure why, I don't remember doing all the feathers. Yeah. Okay, sure. Oh, well, we need a little more. A little bit more mustard on there. Oh, my head feels like it weighs 50 pounds. In my head, probably does weigh 50 pounds. I have a huge head. Like I can only wear trucker hats. I know you guys can see the pot, but I cannot. There it is. You guys can see more than I can, usually.